Silence as we wait. Waiting for some people. There's my sister. I got a few more coming, so. Well, wow, look at that. Was perfect then. Can you hear me okay? Is the video okay? Be my checkup? Of course you did. Okay. Thank you, sound check. Well, I told everybody. They said they was coming. Well, hello, Brandon. How are you today? Waiting on a few people to come in before I get started on my positive feedback today. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Doing amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's why I decided to go, because I want to share that with, all my followers and my friends and my family that, that show up. Thank you for asking. And I appreciate you being here. All that. I guess they'll all come in as they want to. I think we should get started. What do you think, Crystal? This is like only my second live, so please bear with me. I'm still learning everything. Hope everything is, okay. And my sis over there, she tells me, wait a few more minutes. Okay. See, I'm still learning. So I want to bring in as many as possible, and I know there's some that are coming. So, but I don't want to keep everybody waiting too long. So we wait just a few more minutes. So we can all chat a little bit. Everybody's day is going good. Anything big happened so far today? Trying to get to 1K. That's I think that's an awesome thing. Yeah, I already know. We just chatted, but I was trying to make conversation. 1K, I guess, is a big deal here on YouTube. I've heard a lot of everybody trying to get to the 1K. I just started out, so I just take it day by day, and however you can bring them in, bring them in. Chris was the only one seeing that one. Thank you for the likes. As one of our family members says, smash that like button. Yeah. Anyway, hit the like button. But I don't know, sis. Oh yes, yes. Spread the love. Add on if you don't have who's ever on here on your channel, subscribe to them. That is the big thing around here. Come on now, Brendan. I'm pretty sure you're on mine. Because we like to share, and we like positive. We're all about positive, huh, sis? I like to surround myself with these positive forces because then that makes my day so much better. So we've learned. Kick the negative out the door and see what happens. Okay. I don't know. I've messaged everybody and nobody's responding. So they all responded when I told them. So anyway, be changing your looks. Talking about hair? Or are we talking about major, like something big? Close. All right. All right. That's awesome. Anything that you can do to uplift yourself, make yourself feel better, then I say go for it. Cause y'all, if y'all are following my story, which there's only a couple here yet, but what I'm doing is totally, totally transforming myself. And I'm not just talking about the outward appearance, that's gonna be a plus on my health and my body, my knees, my joints. That's awesome. Weight loss is awesome. But I'm talking about the things that we fight with in here. Our head. How many times a day do you fight with your head going, no, maybe I shouldn't do that, or maybe I shouldn't be around that person. Maybe that person's just not cut out for what I'm, looking for in the future. And I don't say cut everybody out of your life, but a few months back, I had to take a look at everything in my life that was bringing me down. Because you can't be this positive vibe, upbeat person if you got some jack over in the corner saying, oh, I don't like that today, or you could have done this better, or you could have been this better. It doesn't work like that. Positivity, it starts here. It doesn't start here. So, I've read, you all know that I'm on my DDP challenge. I am in the positively unstoppable challenge. And this is a big deal for me. Because one, I've struggled with weight my whole life. And I don't say that. I got pictures to prove it. I can prove everything. I've never put myself happier I have in the last never. I just decided that if I went public, then I would have more support. But for two, you can't get off your goals. If you set them and you make it all public, you can't get off, and it doesn't work like that. So put yourself out there, because there is somebody else that is going through the exact same thing that you are. And I have friends and sisters of all sizes, but we all struggle with the same kind of thing, trying to stay positive in the mindset, trying to move forward in our lives, and you think that you got it one day and then you just, the next, man. And you have to learn how to adjust those things. So my journey with DDP, it didn't just start with, hitting the mat and exercising and, making myself happy, because, last month, if y'all were here for my live, I dropped 20 pounds in a month's time, lost over 33 inches all over. But that was a little goal for me. A big goal for me, I was tying my shoes 2 weeks after I started this program. Bending over, tying my shoes. I haven't done that in over a year, maybe a year and a half, honestly. My better half does. Put my shoes on. So if he's not here, guess what? I wasn't going anywhere, and I wasn't putting my shoes on, because it was a struggle to bend the knees to get them up to where they needed to go. Now, I haven't always been a stay-at-home person. I've worked my whole life. So my weights never got to me that way, because I got up. I was always on time or early to my job. But it's just, after so many struggles, your weight just starts to topple you, and your head just takes over. And then you think, nope, not going to do that today. Forget it. And a lot of these, a lot of the people out here, they're, I don't know about, I can't speak for everybody, so I'm just going to speak for myself. And, if you agree or disagree, go ahead. I ate my feelings for years. You just, you get stuck in that rut, and food's more comforting. And you get told all these negative things, and guess what? You just get used to hearing them. So it's okay. You just learn to settle with all that negativity, and you think it's normal because that's all you hear. I was married to a man for 18 years, and I'll tell you, to this day, the only big thing that I got out of it was my children, because the negativity destroyed me. But my kids, they're awesome. They don't let things get to them as bad. And I'm glad, because, with the negative father and the mother who just struggles, it just drags, I'm glad that they didn't get drug in all that. So, but I had to learn how to, all right, sis, that's cool. I had to learn how to change everything. My mindset was so deep in, I guess the words for it is depression, man. I was never diagnosed with it. I had my struggles, but depression just set in, and I thought everything was, that was just the way it was supposed to be. Now my marriage, it ended 5 years ago. Since then, I'm in a newer relationship. And has it been rocky? Yeah, because this up here was controlling everything, because I thought I was going to be in the same kind of thing I was for 18 years. See, Brandon, I mean, you have to You have to learn how to let that go, because that stuff that happened back there, you can't change it. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make up for the time I lost with this one or that one, or the time that I needed something more. And if I could have changed that, I should have changed that. Nope, sorry. Your path is already set. You've already made those decisions back there. You can't change them. But you know what you can do? Stop. Just stop right now. Hey, sis, just stop right now. That shit don't matter. We're going to move forward. We're going to move it on. And we're going to stay positive. We're going to switch some things up here. And I'm going to throw it out there, man, because this program means the world to me, because it's changed a lot of aspects of me. Changed a lot. So, y'all ain't picked up this book. This is DDP. Anybody in wrestling knows who DDP is. Come on. What are you saying, Britt? Because I got made fun of my weight, but I ignored them. And plus, I do have depression as well. Honey, I totally understand. I was one of the bigger girls in my high school growing up. I had a few friends. And they, like I said, just like now, they're all different shapes and sizes. So I tried to ignore it. But I tell you what, I bet you didn't ignore everything. Because some of that stuff settles in there. It gets pretty deep. And it can get to you. But if you have not, pick this book up, man. It's going to be on a journey, because I'm sending it to my sis, Crystal. And then I'm going to send it over to another sis who's not here, Dawn. But it's going on a journey. But if you can pick it up yourself and go through that, it will change a lot of how you look at things. It really will. Because we can't just be negative all the time. We can't just live in this mode of I can't, no, I can't. Come on, people, say yes. Say yes to your life. Say yes to your future. And the I can'ts, I can't maybe today, but I might tomorrow. It's never, if you put that can't in the thing, then it's just like, and that happens too. Brandon, you can't live in the past. I say this a lot these days, because, there's a lot of things that happened in my childhood and growing up that I still lived in, and it beats you down. So at some point you just gotta say, nope, 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 nope. I'm done. I'm done living that way, and I'm done thinking that way. I want to move forward. So look at your little circle of friends. Do you have the support and the positivity that you need? You have somebody in your life you can count on? I bet you do, and you don't even know it. Because until I started this, I had no clue who was actually behind me. My Facebook is loaded with people. And when I went public in January about my weight loss and my positively challenge, changing myself, I found out that I have more people that would stand behind me to keep pushing me forward than I had people stopping me. And now I have this little family, that my YouTube family, they have been some of the best supporters that I have ever met. And you know why? It's because they are so positive. So positive. They don't look at things in a bad way, they find a way to get around that somehow, some way. Now, sometimes, we all have drama days and we have things that go on, that kind of keep us from being a little bit negative, but I'm sure we're all going to have our bad days. And I really wish we were in here. Crystal, see if you can. I think they all need this. Maybe you can plop them because I know they wanted to be here. But we have to learn how to get up every morning and be thankful because we did. You woke up this morning? Awesome. You took your breath this morning? Really awesome. So tell me why you can't do this day? I get up every morning. Now I'm a bit of a night owl, so I'm sometimes I'm up a little late, so I sleep in a little bit. Okay. I have a better half that works. He gets up really early and he's gone. But he always makes sure I'm up by a certain time so I don't oversleep because I have thank you, ma'am. Um, because I have so much to get accomplished in a day's time. Do I work? No. No, I stay home. Um, but I have to get up every morning and I had to hit the mat. Anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. But guess what? I'm still doing it. Do I have bad days? Mm-hmm. Yeah, some days I gotta really, really, really push through because DDP is not easy, but you still gotta do it. And I didn't realize how much this journey has been changing me until a couple weeks ago. And I say that because me and my better half had a little spat, I guess you'd say. He got a little upset. He wasn't feeling good that day. And instead of coming back at him with all this roar, okay, that's fine. No, it's fine. It's cool. We'll just try it another day. He gives me more of the surprise look than I gave myself because I didn't think about it a little until later when he was talking about it. But it's kind of nice not going off on somebody just because. But I've done weeks worth of readings through the book. I started in a chair on my DDP because I'll tell you what, I could barely walk to my car. And sharing that was a very big deal to me because it's easy to hide behind a camera. Hold that baby up there. That's the extent of it. Nobody knows what you're truly going through unless you decide to share. And I've shared very publicly. And my sisters, they keep up with me daily. So, me saying I started my workouts in a chair, okay, that's not a big deal. I'm not as flexible as most, but I'm learning and I'm changing and I'm growing into this person that I'm happy to be. Sharing helps, Brandon. It really does. And the more that you can get yourself out there, the more support that you'll have. My sisters, Crystal, Nora, they're not my real sisters by no means. We met a few months back. But hi, Colorado Gardner. How are you, honey? That's one of my supporters. He supports me on Twitter. He's on my YouTube. He's an awesome dude. And that's what you need. See that, Brandon? Man, I got so much. I am, but sometimes it's kicking my butt a little bit. But I got so much support from people I don't even know. But I can open my phone up every morning, and I can bet you 2 to 1 that Colorado Gardner's going to be on there because he's on my Twitter and he watches me too. And everything that I make, he's always telling me, "You got this. You go, mama." He right there. Subscribe to him. He's awesome. He is awesome. My sister up there, Crystal. Come on now. We on the phone constantly because that's my sis. So, but these are people I didn't even know a few months back, and still I started my journey and I put myself out there. But you need that kind. Hey, I love you, man. I love you because you need it. So make some new friends, Brandon, even if it is the internet, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I don't put my Facebook out there for anybody yet because that's a lot of my family. But see, my there's ways of meeting people and finding that that positivity that will lead you to a better place. Brandon, your support's out there, honey. I tell you what, even if, chime in, go through my stuff. I got some of the, yeah, hashtags. There you go. Yes, it does. I got some of the best people that you could ever imagine. I have a real dear friend to me when I started this journey. He's a YouTuber, JMac, Oregon. I believe it is JMac, Oregon. Am I right, sis? Is JMac, Oregon? You can go watch some of his videos. He put me out there. And I've known JMac a couple of months. We hang out on YouTube. We're on a friend of ours live a lot. JN Explorations, I believe his is now. I call him Joe. But that's how we all met. And then we got our little hangout group. But we're all together. Even though we live all over the place. So there you go. JMac put himself out there, and he made me realize that there really is good people out there that will believe in you and give you that boost to make sure you believe in yourself. So I don't get up in the mornings and say, "Nah, not today anymore." Nah, I have a routine. And if I'm running behind, that routine is like, "Oh my God, I gotta fit all this stuff in there." And it can get a little crazy at times. But you still learn how to do it without just freaking giving up. Because giving up, it's easier, especially when you're doing. I know, sis, there is no give up, is there? We just got to keep going. I got big plans. Um, I know I know, and I'm thankful. I am just so thankful. And if I can just get that out to everybody, how important it is to surround yourself with positive people. Get them negative people out of your life, because you deserve better. And once you start pushing them off to the side, then where are you going to be? I can tell you exactly where you're going to be. Right where I am today, in the I can and I'm going to do it. That mode it doesn't turn off anymore. Sure, I have bad days, and I might have to take a break from the Mac, you know, but those are coming. It's impossible. See? It's impossible to have every day perfect. Okay? Because it is a journey. And there's a lot of hills and hollers and ups and downs. But yes, I am. And I have proved it time and time again. Man, each one of these workouts, in all honesty, I started out in a chair and probably should still be in a chair, according to how DDP set up his whole plan. But I'm not. I am on the last Stand Strong series, which is standing with a chair to help balance. The last series. Because that's my daughter-in-law right there with my beautiful grandbabies. But I take the chair for a little extra, if I don't have all my balance yet. But I didn't give up, and I didn't just stay in the chair. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm doing this. No, he's talking about modifications. Cool, chair's there. If I can do it without the chair, I'm doing it without the chair, man. I'm going on. I can't stop. Caitlin, this is my sister that I'm always on the phone with. That's who's saying hello, and that's my daughter-in-law, Caitlin. But I could have gave up a long time ago. I could have not made goals and you know, not do the workout or do them half-ass. People do that shit all the time. People all the time. You get excited about a program and you're like, yes, I got this. And then a month later, you're like, done. Not with this. I even have my daughter, my daughter, not my daughter-in-law, it's my daughter, say, Mama, you've tried so many things. What makes this one different? I had to think about that one for a minute. And then I looked at her and I said, because it's truth. She's like, what do you mean truth? What does that mean? Because you can't just put yourself out there and then expect to not be okay. Because I have all of you. I have all of you that are there when I need to talk, that are there when I need to this little extra boost. You're always there. And the last few days, my sisters haven't felt good. So I'm throwing all my positive towards them because I want them better. Because I'm better with them. And that's just the way I look at it. I'm better with them. They don't even, they probably don't even know how much better they make me. Because with my family and my new family, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not giving up because I want this for me, not anybody else, for me. Because next year, when I have a good portion of the weight gone, I won't have to worry about if I can run after my grandbaby when she's around here playing. And I won't have to worry about not being there when my kids need me. I know, and everybody's been like that. Everybody's been like that, sis. They've just you can't stop because you're changing and everybody sees you're changing. So, Brandon, if you're still on here, honey, find you a family, even if it isn't yours. Come into our family. We welcome all. If this is right up here, we welcome you. If that's what you need, we'll push you. I just can't see going through all of this and not being able to share it. I just want to share. I want everybody to feel this good. Now, I don't have all my days are not always great. Don't think that. But I can bet you 6 out of 7 are. Almost guarantee you. That's right. That's right. Right there. Crystal said it. And that's what it is. You just got to go and don't look backwards. Don't look in any other direction. What's in front of you is the most important thing in your life right now. That shit back here, it can't help you. And it doesn't define you. Your past does not define you at all. We just gotta change a few things, little screws and bolts up here, man. And it won't all go away in a day, a week. I mean, what am I, 8 weeks in? No, 6 weeks in. And I still have some things that are going on up here. I'm still fixing. But I'm still fixing. You see what I'm saying? I didn't stop. I'm still going. So I wanted to make sure that I could spread the positivity that I'm inquiring because I have all of you. There used to be days when my phone would never ring except for my better half calling on his lunch hours, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But now my phone goes off daily because if it isn't my daughter-in-law's, if it isn't my sister's, it's always somebody, and it's always somebody with positive. How's your day going? You gotta, are you working out? How's that going with your weight? My weight is what I'm journeying through. Sure, I'm good with that. I am journeying through my weight. But there's things that I don't even see yet that everybody else sees. Nora and Crystal, last week they pointed out that my face is thinning. I didn't know it until I was going through some videos on TikTok. And I went, whoa, it is thinning. My clothes are fitting a little bit better. I went and bought new clothes last week. Yeah, last week. Hubby took me shopping. And I got all kinds of new things in sizes where I know, not things that have been washed constantly. because you're never going to know your starting point if you continue to wear the same old shit. That's what I look like. So I got brand new clothes. Yes, I even had to buy smaller sizes. Thank you, sis. I did. And I even bought goal sizes. So I wanted to make sure that the next size down, when I went, then that's what I'm doing. And not only did I buy those smaller sizes, but I got rid of the rest of the crap in my closet. So when I went down, the big stuff went out. I got one shirt left in there. And I'm using it because the before and the after is going to be awesome. So I kept the one shirt. It's hanging in the back of my closet. My little cheerleaders there. And I'll use it at the end of my journey, my weight loss journey, because the change in me will never stop. DDP he does motivational Mondays. Every Monday is a motivational Monday. 2 weeks ago, he did a motivational Monday talking about, it was a quote from one of his favorite, Muhammad Ali, one of his favorite boxers. And it said, a man who sees his life at 50 the same way he's seen it at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. Because we're changing. We constantly change daily. It's something that never stops. You reinvent yourself every day. You reinvent yourself. So you never want to see yourself the way you did when you was 20. Or in my case, when I was still in high school, 16, 17 years old. A lot of my stuff goes back to that because, to me, I always thought that was when I was the prettiest or the thinnest, which it was. But that's also before I started having kids. It's before my body started changing. Will I be the way I was at 17? Most likely not. No. Because I probably don't want to be, because I was a little stupid back then. I made some stupid decisions. So, no, I don't want to be 17 again. I'll take where I'm at right now. But I want to be healthy again. And I'm going to do that. And if you want to be healthy with me, you want pointers, you want goals, you want direction, whatever it might be, it doesn't have to be left down to I can't afford it or I don't have time. That was a big one, especially when you worked. But let me tell you what. Look at it like this. How many of you sit down at night, in the evenings, or during the day, depending on what shift you work, and you pop up your shows for the day? Everybody's got shows they watch, right? Usually around an hour. Some of them are 30 minutes. You got enough energy to pop that remote, turn that show on, and watch it. But you don't have time to put in a 20-minute workout on the mat? Something to think about. Because I done that a lot. It was easy to kick back in my chair, pop my shows on, and binge watch until the next day. I don't do that anymore. Me and the better half sit down for, if we're lucky, one episode of what we watch. Because I just can't sit anymore. I'm sitting now almost 45 minutes because I wanted to share with you. So I'm itching to get up. I'm itching to get going. But I've done my workout for the day. I've hit the mat. And I've had my food that I'm supposed to have, and I got dinner in the oven. My chores for the day are done. So I had free time today, and I wanted to spend it with you. I wanted to spend it passing on more than just a bunch of words, because I want you to feel the same thing that I feel. And I don't want a lot of I don't want the people in my life that just want to come in and cause chaos. That anymore. I don't I got to get up and do something. I got to move because sitting makes me hurt worse. I think it is. It really does. It makes me hurt worse. So but we we just gotta share. And good, and your buddy's not feeling good, then give him some positivity for the day. Let them know that they're thought about and that they're loved. We can do this. You can do this. Yeah, that's what I figured. My internet's acting up. Well, Sis, am I still buffering?